You need to know how tough are Pakistan's Chinese-made JF-17 Thunder fighters. The Pakistan aeronautical complex called JF-17 Thunder or Chengdu Aircraft Corporation of China called FC-1 is a lightweight, single-engine, fourth-generation multi-role combat aircraft developed jointly by the Pakistan Aeronautical Complex and the Chengdu Aircraft Corporation of China. It was designed to replace the A-5C, F-7P, Mirage 3, and Mirage V combat aircraft in the Pakistan Air Force. The fighter's JF-17 Thunder can be used for multiple roles, including interception, ground attack, anti-ship, and aerial reconnaissance. Its designation JF-17 by Pakistan is short for Joint Fighter 17, while the designation and name FC-1 Xiaolong by China means Fighter China 1 Fierce Drivagon. The JF-17 Thunder can deploy diverse ordnance, including air-to-air and air-to-surface missiles, including anti-ship missiles, and a 23mm twin-barrel autocannon, powered by a Gizhu WS-13 or Klimov RD-93 afterburning turbofan. It has a top speed of Mach 1.6. The JF-17 Thunder is the backbone and workhorse of the Pakistan Air Force, complementing the Lockheed Martin F-16 Fighting Falcon at approximately half the cost. The JF-17 was inducted in the Pakistan Air Force in February 2010. The JF-17 equipped with an AESA radar and a new Russian-built engine. 58% of the JF-17 airframe, including its front fuselage, wings, and vertical stabilizer, is produced in Pakistan, whereas 42% is produced in China, with the final assembly taking place in Pakistan. In 2015, Pakistan produced JF-17 Thunder 16, and as in 2016, Pakistan Air Force has the capacity to produce JF-17 Thunder around 20 units. By April 2017, Pakistan Air Force had manufactured 3-unit aircraft JF-17 Thunder. The JF-17 Thunder had accumulated over 19,000 hours of operational flight. In 2017, Pakistan Air Force and Chengdu Aircraft Corporation of China began developing a dual-seat variant known as the JF-17B for enhanced operational capability, conversion training, and lead-in fighter training. Pakistan Air Force and Chengdu Aircraft Corporation of China already produced 26 aircraft were delivered to the Pakistan Air Force by December 2020. In December 2020, Pakistan Air Force and Chengdu Aircraft Corporation of China delivered aircraft with improved radar and avionics, a more powerful engine, electronic countermeasures, and enhanced weapons capability. Pakistan Air Force and Chengdu Aircraft Corporation of China have seen the JF-17 used in the military action, both air-to-air and air-to-ground, including bombing terrorist operations in 2014 near the Pakistan-Afghanistan border during anti-terror using both guided and unguided munition. Also, the achievement resulted shooting down an intruding Iranian military drone near the Pakistan-Iran border in Balochistan in 2017. In 2019, the Pakistan Armed Forces claimed to have shot down an Indian MiG-21 using a JF-17 Thunder. However, this result is unconfirmed. The JF-17 is a relatively new single-engine fighter, meant to compete against other light fighters like the F-16, Gripen, and MiG-29 for export contracts, as the Pakistan Air Force is the only large user. Most solid information about the aircraft is from Chinese marketing documents, but the July interview gives one pilot's opinion on how the JF-17 stacks up against most common adversaries, from Sukhoi to F-16 seconds. But if the JF-17 allows the pilot to lob a missile at planes at such ranges, it still might be a step ahead of the IAF Su-30 MKIs. According to an NDTV report, the Russian R-77 missiles cannot engage targets past 80 kilometers. Despite the Su-30 seconds missile limitation, the JF-17 pilot said that the Su-30 was one of the most formidable threats the PAF faces. This is likely due to the strong engines and maneuvering capability of the Su-30, which allows it to recover energy quickly after maneuvering and makes it hard to shoot down in a within visual range engagement. The extent of the JF-17 seconds hot usage following the border skirmish was in patrols near the border. In some incidents, the pilot said that during these patrols, he was getting radar lock on Su-30 MKIs at ranges in excess of 100 kilometers. However, this doesn't mean that a JF-17 could kill with a missile at that range. The JF-17 seconds primary beyond visual range armament is the PL-12 missile, which is still undergoing integration. During the actual border air skirmish, Pakistan Air Force 16S lobbed AMRAM missiles at similar ranges, which forced IAF aircraft to go defensive to dodge the missiles, but no kills were scored, as the PL-12 is said to have a similar range to the AMRAM. It's likely that its kinematic performance at range is similar, and it too wouldn't be able to score a kill. But if the JF-17 allows the pilot to lob a missile at planes at such ranges, it still might be a step ahead of the IAF Su-30 MKIs. According to an NDTV report, The Russian R-77 missiles cannot engage targets past 80 kilometers. Despite the Su-30 seconds missile limitation, the JF-17 pilot said that the Su-30 was one of the most formidable threats the Pakistan Air Force faces. This is likely due to the strong engines and maneuvering capability of the Su-30, which allows it to recover energy quickly after maneuvering and makes it hard to shoot down in a within visual range engagement.